Alrighty, good morning everyone, and welcome back. Where'd my headphones go? And we're back again on this lovely Monday morning with more Drakengard on the PlayStation 2. So the last time we met, the Empire and the Union, so Kaim's, well, I guess the army that Kaim is a part of, have finally clashed. So we have this big battle going on between these two forces, I guess. But the Empire is coming back with I tried to avoid saying strikes back. It is May the 4th. Happy May the 4th, everyone. So the Empire strikes back with their war machines, which happen to be these giant cyclopean golem type things. They have like scaffolding all over them, and so we've been fighting off not only the troops of the Empire but also these giant mechanical magical war machines. And so let's kick it off with chapter 5, Destruction, verse 4, a false peace. The battle belongs to the Union, and Kaim raises his sword in triumph. But in the black clouds above, something evil gathers. And I have a feeling I know who this evil force is. It might be our, our ex-best friend, Inuart, on his red dragon and his glowy red eyes. And his obsession with our sister. So, we have to protect her. And we'll pop right in. See what's going on. As the soldiers sense victory, jubilation sweeps through the Union army. Though his joy is tempered by concern for Fury, Kaim too takes grim satisfaction in the destruction of the hated Empire. But above them, a cataclysm gathers. Oh, that's right. And another thing I did was, since it was a bit of a grind, I took the liberty of kind of trying to collect some of the weapons that I was missing off stream, because I had to replay some of the story missions as well as some of the free expeditions. Though looking at the list of all the weapons you can eventually find in this game, there are many more that I missed, and there's a lot of work to gather them all. Not to mention level them all up, so between streams, I'll probably be doing that stuff so we can focus on the story during the streams. But, of course, just let me know if watching the grind is something you would be interested in. Alright, one thing that I did get, though, was this sword masher, which looks a little gruesome, like it could do some damage. So I'm going to grab that and equip it. Because who doesn't like gruesome short swords? Right, so that one is equipped. Wisdom is fine. This one looks interesting. I'd probably want to try that out at some point. Alright, so I think we're good. And let's jump into the mission. So we got Ariosh, we got our weapons equipped. Let's find out what this cataclysm is. Oh, it was an event.
Lord Kaim, the battle is ours!
Something I noticed too is, in order to find a lot of the weapons in this game, is you having to go out of your way
Victory! Victory!
to defeat enemies that you wouldn't think you would have to, as well as exploring these event missions. I don't think there's anything in this event mission, but I'm going to explore anyway because I don't want to have to revisit it.
We did it! Lord Kaim, we did it!
That's right, we did. Did you see those giant golem things that we took out? And this is where the game is really starting to get good, in my opinion. And I'm starting to see the similarities in kind of the enemies that we're fighting that we'll eventually encounter during the near games, which is very exciting. Octo Taco! Good morning, my dear. Oh, victory stance.
What is it? What's going on?
A dark cataclysm, apparently.
Judgment is at hand!
Who's this guy? Ooh, cutscene. Coffee break time. Come on now, guys. Uh-oh. Well, so much for them, I guess. This probably is Inuart. He's the type of guy to do something like this. Nuclear fireballs. So what happens if Kaim was in the middle of it? Does that just mean it's done? Chapter 5, verse 6. Massive fireballs from the Empire's floating fortress smash onto the once quiet battlefield. The Union's victory and its armies are lost, and the land is turned into a hellish wasteland. A power inconceivable has been unleashed. It is an awful portent that heralds the death of the goddess and the breaking of the seals. Wait a second, whoa. Heralds the death of the goddess? Does this mean that Furii has died? Kaim is gripped by a remorseless rage. Kaim, you don't show remorse even in the best of times, so...
Help me! No! They are beyond all human strength!
It's true. It's true. I don't think there's anything. Just double check here. Yeah, there's not another new weapon until chapter 6, so we're good.
Lord Kaim! This sword was from your father.
What sword? And why do you have it?
I give you this sword. Use it. Avenge me.
Oh, you know what? I just remembered that they have this listed as both kind of the regular ground missions and then the event missions. Yes, chapter 5, verse 6, talk to the soldier on the ground twice. Okay, so chapter 9 is the next event. And where'd it go? Where'd it go? Chapter 6 is the next ground mission where we'll get a new weapon as well. Okay. So I think we're good. It'd be nice to have a guide that would be more sequential.
I do not understand. It cannot be. Has the last seal been broken?
The blood of the goddess has been spilled.
This is not good, Verdelay. Now I want to know who has touched our sister.
It is the judgment of the gods. It is the judgment of the gods. The goddess dies and mankind is cursed.
What are you doing, Kaim? Don't just kick the old man around.
Only the gods know the truth, if we can find our way to them.
Yeah, this is starting to get interesting. Went from, you know, your typical one-man show versus an entire empire to all of a sudden now the gods are raining death upon us. You obtained the weapon Nobuyoshi. The magic attack is Susanoo's Veil. Well, this one looks cool. And it's a longsword. I like the longswords. And we could probably get rid of this lance because it's BS. I'm just gonna say it. I don't know if we're going to be going on to verse 7 or move right on to chapter 6. So there's typically 9 verses in each chapter, I think. After the fireballs from the sky, Imperial soldiers rise one by one from the dead, like demons of the underworld. What evil power reanimates the Empire's army? It's Inuart. I know it. Alright, give me a second there, bud. Scald Song, Crimson Sentinel. Let's work on... Yeah, let's work on this new
Mere
sword.
threat of the seal's destruction begets such chaos. What if they are truly lost?
The Empire? Yes. There was no doubt even before they broke all the seals and unleashed this. Let's go around this giant crater. Kai, you're awfully lucky you weren't caught in that blast. Okay, where are they? Alright. Here we are. Okay, they're just regular soldiers, so that's not bad. The only problem with getting new weapons, or I guess leveling the new weapons up. Ooh, that's some nice magic. Leveling new weapons up is that typically their combos are super short, making the already repetitive combat feel even more repetitive. I did not mean to hit him with my magic. But typically we'd be fighting the red armor guys who are resistant to magic and or giant soldiers and knights and stuff, taking down the targets more difficult. But it's kind of nice to be fighting these little guys. I'm liking this sword, it's nice and fast. I just need to get its combo up. I'm gonna check how many kills that's gonna take. Just a moment. Okay. So it's gonna take 226 kills to level this thing up. 226 kills. Where's the next one? Let's get our partner up here. Thin their ranks a little bit. Oh yeah. You can't fool me. Oh, he's standing in little circles. Alright, where are they? Right over here? Oh, I did it too early. I didn't get the target on my map. And sometimes I struggle to decide if I should use my dragon.
Where do these monsters come from? They are relentless.
Or if I just go down there and attack with my sword and such. Because using my dragon doesn't level up my weapons. But it also keeps me safe. Alright, where are these guys? Oh, what? Where are they? Oh. Skeleton soldiers now. I see how it is. Hey, at least they're changing it up on me, though. I appreciate that. They're a little harder to kill, though.
The horror. I cannot see the future.
The horror! You cannot see the future. I never expected it. Oh, there's drift on the map. These guys aren't so bad though. They have a lot of range with their pole arms, but that's fine. Be sure to take out the target first. That way the rest of the squad is weakened. I'm surprised I've been able to get my combo to go this long, with them so spread out. What if I knock you into the pit? Alright, where are they? Where's the next one? Behind me? Behind me? I'm really excited to get to Drakengard 2 to see if they fix this camera. Because that will make that game infinitely better. Okay, were they over here or am I just going completely wrong direction? Okay. I'm liking that they're starting to bring in the more kind of supernatural and weird enemies, and not just the soldiers. This is definitely where the story's getting interesting. Oh no. They don't do much damage though. That's good. It's an interesting magic attack that this sword has. It's like a little geyser. Oh no, they are doing a lot of damage. Just kind of have to break them up. Get my health. Oh no. Alright, Skeleton Soldier. I'll take no guff from you. Hopefully there isn't too many of these skeleton guys. It's like a terrible spectacle.
What does the Empire want?
For us to die, I guess.
Where are my children?
Well, I summoned in Ariosh. This isn't good. I think they are over here. There they are. I mean, she's pretty dang strong. Oh man, it killed him in one shot. She is really strong. They do a lot of damage though. It's too bad that the your partners, like your companions, I guess, they don't have combos, and they also don't level up, so they're always the same strength unless they level up with you. Good morning, Ergamin. Welcome. How are you doing on this fine Monday morning? I should probably summon my dragon. What am I doing here? Okay, so they're just regular enemies over here. Oh, but we do have some archers. They're here to ruin my day, I guess. But I do have my fire attack. Oh, they're doing nothing to him. What the heck? That's okay. This seems strong enough. Oh, I see. They're red soldiers. So they're resistant to the fire. Luckily, this new sword is pretty strong, even though it's on level 1. Very good thing. Interrupting. Take care of you guys and get my health.
The end of the world.
Doing well. How about you? I'm doing very well. It's Monday, so you know, have to realign my brain with the work week again. You know, back to the grind and such. But other than that, it was a very nice weekend, and you know, can't wait for the next. And enjoying some Drakengard, of course. I was looking at the manuals for this and the sequels of Drakengard, and it's getting me very excited to move on to the later games. Oh! You're getting geysered. Oh no, I forgot that they retaliate with magic. If you use magic on them. Alright, where's the next one? I'll also check my kill count for this weapon in a few seconds. Where in the world is it? I completely bypassed it. There he is. Over here by himself. I'd say these are one of those games where, like, it's, you know, the gameplay itself is okay. I mean, it's passable, and it's fun in its own way. But it's also weirdly addicting, and it's certainly growing on me. But then the story itself, especially now that we're getting in the thick of it, is becoming super interesting. And I think that's probably the most memorable part of this game. And what I would recommend people to play it for. Not necessarily the gameplay, but the story. If you can tolerate kind of the repetitive grind that the battle is. Which I'm not one to turn my nose up at a little grinding in an RPG, so.
What can this be?
What could it be? Oh, more of those skeletons. So every time we take care of a group of these targets, we'll get a group of skeletons as well. This one might be a bit of a pain. Now what was it? Oh yeah, I used Arios to take care of the skeletons.
Oh, my children!
Because her magic apparently decimates them.
The days of fairy tales.
The humans feared gods. I feel like they probably still fear them. Unless, of course, they just write them off as not being real in this world anymore. But I have a feeling they're going to prove to them otherwise. Oh, they're over here. Let's see, where are they? Gotta keep checking the map because it's so hard to kind of orient yourself. They're there. I use my magic before she disappears. Very nice. It's so strong. After trying to level up that Knight's Lance or whatever, it's nice to come back to a sword that's fast. That kind of does like a horizontal slices instead of just stabbing forward. Oh, I'm going completely wrong direction. Looks like it's around this crater. There's one right here. So it does seem like maybe they're weak to magic. Well, not that magic apparently. Oh, you know what? You get him to stand on top of it, and it does some pretty decent damage. Repetitive damage, which makes this magic very useful. Alright, Skeleton Soldier, sorry if not chatting, working, so kinda lurking. No worries, sir, no worries at all. Like I said, these morning streams are all about relaxing, chilling, listening to the super repetitive soundtrack, sword swings defeating skeletons. No! Right, you're getting my magic. Eat it. Oh, that's a perfect way to get rid of them. I will do that for subsequent groups. Otherwise, they take so long to defeat with your sword. And I'm getting decent experience out of them as well. There's another one over here, I think. Alright, let's get them all grouped together. And I'll use my magic on them again.
Time, do you hear the goddess's voice? You must at least.
I don't hear the goddess's voice. Stop making assumptions, man. Oh, Artemis. The bane of my existence in this game. They're so... Like they just constantly hit me with their arrows. And having to close in on them is not always easy. Whoops.
My
No!
children!
I wasted my last summon. Let's see if I can at least get to some of the targets before she disappears on me. And I'll probably use her magic because it's crazy strong. Okay, where in the world are these guys? Oh yeah. You kill him with a single shot. And taking care of those targets means that the rest of the squad's going to be weaker. So... Oh, there's a whole bunch of them over here. No, Arios! And apparently all these soldiers have been risen from the dead, or raised from the dead. Oh, it's a big knight. Oh, it does so much damage. I don't think so, sir. we doing? Maybe what I'll do is bring in the dragon, since these guys don't seem to be resistant to magic. Yeah, this is definitely the strategy of these guys, especially if I don't want to waste all my health before I get to the final part of the mission. Get him? Still alive. Resilient. Even get them both on the radar. And maybe this will take them out. Still one guy left. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Behind me. There they are. Just hanging out together. Having a chit chat in the desolate wasteland.
Grotesque beasts slouch upon the earth.
Here we go.
This is hell.
Oh man. I love how dramatic this game is. Oh, they spawned over there? Okay. Just make sure I'm going in the right direction. Alright. I am. Where in the world are they? What's this? Treasure chest? Oh, I didn't have any magic. Let's get them all grouped together again. Come on, guys. Check this out. Yeah, it's better to actually cast it kind of behind them, so when I hit them, I move them into the magic. Oh, man. What the heck? Probably gonna be health. Yeah. I'll take it. Get them over here a bit. Let them group together so they can walk into my magic. Got everybody but the target. Though I guess that guy's still alive too. Alrighty. It's just over there by himself. Yeah, that's the best strategy, is kind of get it between them, and then when you're hitting them with the sword, hit them into the magic. Oh. Why are you guys doing more damage now? Okay, where's the next group? There's two of them behind us over here. Oh, he hit me. Alright, now that he's dead, these guys go down so much quicker. I'm actually going to check my kill count for this sword as well. Make sure I'm not using it when I don't need to be. We still have 117 kills left with it. So we're good still. Cast the magic in here. Oh no. Give me my health. There it is. I wasted my magic. Okay, they're all dead. They're all dead. Alright, looks like one more group over here. Oh no, they have freaking arrows. I will not put up with your arrow shenanigans. To my left. Time. There we go. It's because I'm standing right next to the stone there. Good morning, Druid of Fenrir. And how are you on this fine Monday? Alright, these guys are a pain. Because they're resistant to my magic. And they'll retaliate if I try to use it. Back with Epic Drakengard. That is right, sir. That is right. Or, I guess I shouldn't assume, sir. Morning, it's 2 p.m. here. Same as last time I saw you, I believe. Yes, I believe so. Hack through all these red guys, and it's a whole group of red guys too. Oh, whoops, 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 whoops. I remember not to use my magic. Okay, there's a whole group behind me over here. Make sure I get rid of this target. At least we don't have archers hanging around these groups. No. Right, health is what I need. No. You will not interrupt me. No. Dang it. At least I got some health there. Oh, this always makes me so nervous too. When you're already like 20 minutes into the mission, and you start getting pummeled by like magic or arrows or something. Like, if I die now, I'm going to be very disappointed. So I guess that would be a good time to equip one of my stronger weapons. Alright, there's one over here. That looks like a group of archers, so I'll avoid them. Where are they? Oh no, it was just some leftover soldiers. Gotta get my weapon kills in. Okay, how we doing? We got 2 left over here. And then we'll probably be fighting more of the skeletons once they die. Bless you. I really want to get that 100 combo, but they're spread out so thin. Ah. Could also see if I have one more Ariosh summon once the skeletons come back. There's my target. There's the other one. Grr. Go straight for him. So we can get on with these skeletons.
Lord Kaim, what is happening? Lord Kaim!
Oh, I got my hunter combo. Enemy soldiers should be in hell. That should be in hell are now reborn. Ooh, and I got my upgraded attack. Oh, it's so much more powerful. It's behind me. Still working our way through multiple endings. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I keep saying that. I keep saying it. Yes, I am. Right now we're getting through chapter 5, and we still have to get Seer. I think that's what the character's name is, in order to get some of the other alternate paths. And then I think I need to get to chapter 8 and do like verse 6 or something, and have Seer to come back to this chapter to get the alternate path. If I recall correctly. Oh no. But I've also been revisiting some of the missions in order to get some of the weapons that I've been missing. So one in particular, I think it was in chapter 3, or no, it was the Forest of the Seal, where I have to do one of the missions and last 25 minutes, which is a pain. Ah yes, Seer, the young boy, right? Who can't age. I'm not sure. I haven't encountered him yet. I just know that that's what they're asking for. Oh yes, I also forgot. I wanted to see if I had another Ariosh summon left. Which it doesn't look like I do. Doesn't look like I do. Oh no! Get out of there! Kaim! Oh my goodness, the damage they did. How dare you! I cannot believe how much damage that just did. I must be getting close to my next level on this. Yeah, 32 kills away. It's such a good magic attack. Oh, nice.
What is that?
Found your way to a bunch of weapons yet? So I found, well, this one that I'm using right now, I just found. And then I replayed some of the story missions to pick up a few that I missed. I still have to go through the free expeditions to get some of those. But like I said, one that I'm trying to get right now requires me to last 25 minutes in one of the free expeditions. And that's harder than it sounds, because you typically beat them much more quickly than that. And I think the next one isn't until chapter 6. Yeah, chapter 6, verse 4. Alright, chapter 5, verse 8. A burned wasteland lies all about Kime. While in the flaming sky, monsters of the Empire gather like locusts. Kime mounts the dragon and flies toward the fortress where Furii is imprisoned. I mean, Vertile was going on that she might have died, which I don't believe is the truth, but Kime's not having it.
What is that giant shell? Surely it is not the work of man.
Surely it's not the work of man. Oh, these guys seem dangerous. Yep, they're pretty strong. Oh, no. The worst is those attacks that kind of heat seek you.
Time, be careful. These ones are strong.
It seems that way. These Medusa head things. Which I don't remember what their attacks are. They don't seem too much of a threat though. Retreat! Okay. Oh, I took care of that guy too. Let's see what's over here. More of these things. Are they blowing up and shooting that stuff at me when I kill them? That's not good. Oh, it seems like the amount of things they shoot at me is based on how many fireballs I hit them with.
The hands of man cannot build fortresses in the air. What is the cult of the Watchers?
What is it indeed? Alright, let's put a little distance between us. Where'd they go? The bats aren't too much of a threat. It's those little red orbs that do a ton of damage to us. What am I seeing? Okay. It was just a dead enemy, I think. What I might do is if it's more of those... Alright, let's just... Oh, no, there is. There is. I'll shoot my magic. Ah! They're so hard to escape. Freaking danger stage, oh my goodness. Shoot.
That shell, how high does it fly?
Man. Persistent. Ah! This is making me really nervous. I wish there was a way to heal as a dragon. I don't know if there is.
Again, destruction rains down from the sky.
That wasn't so
The
bad.
rites of the sealed
What
end
happened?
have begun.
What happened? That was weird. I have a cutscene on the dragon. You don't usually see that.
We cannot go higher.
That was making me nervous, but luckily it wasn't so bad. It wasn't so bad. Mid-game cutscene, yeah. A nice black screen it faded to, making you think something wrong happened. Override. Now we're making good progress though. This is good. Oh, and we made it to Chapter 6, the Sky Fortress. Let's just jump right in. So I guess I could have gone back and checked like Chapter 5 to see if there was any side missions we could take. Though I'm not sure if there is. The Sky Fortress Sanctum.
Priestess, let me have Kayam.
Kayam.
Release not the Watchers.
I am strong. I feel love. Love for the Watchers. Love for you.
This guy.
Who are you?
Inuart?
Oh. That cutscene seemed to have resolved lots of things. Alrighty. Chapter 6, verse 2. Imperial is held imprisoned in the floating fortress that hovers beyond Kaim's reach. From its belly, Inuart swoops down, his mad eyes so blinded by passion that he can no longer see the object of his love. All he sees is weird red blob things. Think about it. So it was Chapter 6, verse 4 is our next.
Kaim,
4 targets.
do you think I can be beaten by you anymore?
Ooh, and we're fighting Inuart.
Stronger. That's what Furia is with me.
Do you just keep changing the way that you pronounce people's names? Come on, man. Hey, this guy. So much character development, yeah. Oh, I see his health is being taken off from the bottom up. Oh, we took every fireball that time. Are you jealous?
My head. Furia.
I'm a remorseless dragon rider. You will suffer all of my fireballs. Oh. He's very efficient at dodging. Where'd he go? Kidding me with this. Oh, what's he doing? Dodge, dodge. He always seems to hit me when I'm trying to come around and hit him again.
Die, die,
Die,
die!
die, die! Oh my. I think this guy's losing it. He's losing it. seem to be neck and neck. There we go. Stop being so dodgy anywhere. I thought we were best friends. I almost have my magic. You didn't dodge that one, did you?
Sent of the cultist beacons. Hurry!
Okay. Alrighty. Good morning. I guess it would be good afternoon for you as well.
The Watchers cannot fly!
And how are you today, Farmer Slide Joe Bob?
Ow!
NJW 1988? Makes you think, how does a shared soul with a dragon change a person from the inside? Right. Makes them dodgy, that's for sure. You're way too dodgy. New free expedition. Yeah, I think I'm going to... I am the Dragon Lord. Riding the same air current as Inuart, Kaim and the dragon managed to reach the fortress. Now they must find the sanctum that lies at its heart and rescue Furii. What I'm curious about is that it seems like...
We must destroy.
Oh, another dragon mission.
Closer.
What it seems like is that they're trying to get resolution halfway through
It is not allowed to
the game.
strike right.
So I'm
Choose our
very
targets
curious
and aim true.
to see what's going to happen. And this place has like buildings upside down on this fortress. Anti-gravity. Yeah, this is getting very intriguing. I'm really surprised that didn't take them out. No.
Weapons can bring me down. Fools.
Like flying upward, or going in the middle. Oh, interesting.
The goddess is within this fortress. She is the last seal. Protect it.
She is the last seal. Dang, there's a lot of enemies. It's about to get interesting. It got Panzer Dragon like the flight section. Yes, definitely. Yes, it definitely has Panzer Dragon or Panzer Dragoon feel to it. Yes, I am starting to get very intrigued with what's going on here. What's behind the wall? No, I ran right into it. I wonder what would happen if the seal broke? That's a good question. I hope that's one of the endings. If it is, I bet it's Ariosh. It's all her fault. That lady is a loose cannon.
They are no longer human. They are broken machines. At death, they feel nothing.
Man, I can already feel it. Well, all I'm saying is I've seen every ending. That's my hope as well. I like that you don't have to replay the game to see the endings. So I'm excited to try to get through all of them.
How many of them infest this place? Is there no end to them?
Doesn't seem to be. So there's one over here. Where is it? Oh, there it is. There it is. Wait. There's stuff in here. Oh no. Oh my. There's so many of them. I need to get my magic up so that I can just use that. This is dangerous. This is dangerous. They're so hard to hit. They should come off at the top. And go down at them. Okay. I got my magic.
Surely you feel poor at this bloodshed. But then again, perhaps you do not.
It feels so risky fighting these guys in here.
The rights of the seals
Oh,
destruction.
is that all I need to do was destroy them?
The Empire cannot be stopped now.
The rights of the seals destruction begin. Empire cannot be stopped now.
I can only offer
That wasn't so
prayers.
bad.
I am powerless.
When will be the
Please, my
dramatic
goddess,
challenge by
be
RGB in 64 fanboy? I think the Dr. Mario is next Friday. I think it's supposed to be the 15th of May is when that challenge or tournament is going to be. That one should be fun. That one should be really fun. Oh. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, it just threw me right in.
Drive through them. Return your sister to safety by your own hands.
I refuse. I think we are on verse 4 now. Unless it was the flying mission. I don't think it was. We're supposed to get the Flamberg. Be mindful, time limit in the bottom right corner. Oh, jeez. There is a time limit. Right, where am I going? Oh my. What am I supposed to be doing here? What is it about a second? Hurry to the goddess before the world's end falls upon us. The world's end? Oh, and their shields. Getting to Fury Eye, that's the objective. Okay.
The goddess! Where is the goddess?
I wish I knew. Oh, they're giant shields. Find her within the fortress. Oh, I bet it's right at the end. Okay. Oh. No. I'm telling you, these guys. Eat it. Take this over here. There's so many of them. In my experience, kill only those that need and press on. Okay, that's good to know. Ah! Where am I? There's the door. There's the door. Where is it? There's so many of them. This seems like a good place to farm your kills if you needed to.
Rests on your sword alone.
Stay away from me. Take the right path. Ugh. I do need some help. Drop it. Drop it. No. Give me your health. Oh my goodness. Get out of there, Kime. Ah, he stabbed me.
If the goddess is
Oh my
threatened,
goodness.
The last seal is lost. Kime, save the goddess.
Maybe I want to
Save
see what
our
happens if the
world.
seal is lost. Do you ever think of that?
I'm my brother.
Oh, dodge the other way! Kime. Whoa, there's a treasure chest. No, get out of there. It's probably health too. Stop! Kime! Get out of there! No. I shouldn't have went back for it. That was a mistake. Yes, I want to continue. Alright,
Drive through them. Return your sister to safety by your own hands.
let's just run for it. That's just health. Not cool, guys. Straight through. So I don't have to worry about fighting them because it looks like they'll give me some treasure chests with health. See if I can do it. Died or run out of time. I died. No. Where are we going? Straight. Ah. What is that?
The goddess.
I need you
Where
guys
is the goddess?
to leave me alone. Alrighty. Whoops. Oh, he nailed me. Okay. Woo. I think it's this way. Dang, those guys with the big swords, they ruin your day. They have such reach on them. I don't think so. I made it to the stairs. Try to avoid getting surrounded. Okay, so we have targets. Next floor is sealed off by a shield generated by 4 machines. Okay. Straight to the targets. Straight to the targets. Oh. I was not expecting them to die that quickly. straight to the targets. The running attack in this area is best bet. Oh yeah, it absolutely is. Seems that way for sure. Alright, it's a dead end over here. Run around them,
Unless the
run
barrier
around.
is broken, you cannot continue.
Figured that, Vertile. At least those guys are really easy to kill. Oh!
If the goddess is threatened, the last seal is lost. Time.
So curious to see what
Save the
happens if she
goddess.
dies. I'll save her this time though.
Save our world.
Naruto running mode, oh yeah.
I cannot do it. It
Oh.
rests on your sword alone.
Never forgot fried chicken barbecue.
Time.
I get it, I get it,
You hear Buriai's voice? Run to her!
I get it. It's a key.
This is weakness. It grows weaker. Weaker. Quickly!
He has opened the shield. Now go to Fury Eye at once. Stay away. Oh. What was that other? There was the treasure chest here. What is it? A sword! Ah! Run!
I sense the goddess.
Since the
She is
goddess, the
in
voice
this
acting is
fortress.
oof, even with the sound effects, sounds like a chorus. How is Nier on PS3? I've not played the PS3 version, but I played the 360. I don't think there's much of a difference between the two, but I really enjoy Nier. I like it a lot. We got to the goddess. Oh yeah, I could see you running out of time pretty quickly there. The Flamberg. Yes, definitely. It's much odder than this, that's for sure. Alright, so the next one is going to be Chapter 8. Let me just check. Yeah, not until Chapter 8. Next weapon isn't until Chapter 8. Ooh, I'm going to equip this one. I think I will change it up. Which one is this? For this. I like all the swords. Yeah, it looks like a super fun weapon. New free expedition. Thinking of Demon Souls, also a fantastic game. As Kaim approaches the inner sanctum where he believes Fury Eye is held, he senses no trace of his sister, only a deep and ominous foreboding. The High Priestess of the Cult of the Watchers awaits, like a nightmare within. Like... Oh. I forget that you use Kaim's sword in these event missions. Out of the way, folks. Oh, archers. My arch nemesis. Grr. Let's do this, Kaim. Just changing the DNS anyways with Ethernet cable or with. Yep, there's a private server without hacking the PS3. Interesting. Ow! Silent scream!
Speak not the watchers, draw not the watchers, write not the watchers, sculpt not the watchers.
Sing not the watchers. Call not the watcher's name.
What is
Time.
happening?
Has the last seal been broken? Come out now. The seeds are sown. Time, be strong. The world itself is in mortal danger. Will you allow your sister's sacrifices to be in vain?
She died. They're summoning Cthulhu. You know what? At this point, it wouldn't surprise me. He just walks away. Time is too late. The goddess, the last seal, his beloved sister Furia lies dead, and the child priestess Mana incants the what is this? Catechism? I don't know. I don't even know how to pronounce that. Of the cult of the Watchers in celebration. With the last seal broken, the seeds of resurrection threaten to appear on the earth. Suppressing his rage, Kaim turns from Mana and flies away to stop the sowing of the seeds. Catechism? Or catechism? Or catechism? Catechism, that could be what it is. Ooh, did we made it to chapter 7? What? Alright, let me come back and check this. Sounds Lovecraftish. Alright, let's see what side missions we got going here. So this requires chapter 4 verse 5 and meet the 3 pact partners, Arioseer and Leonard. Chapter 4 verse 9, 20 minutes, which we did, and view chapter 8 verse 9. Okay, so we can come back to that. Let me just double check this one. I think we got all that. 5, there was nothing. There's nothing, right? Okay. Chapter 6, also nothing, so no side stories. Interesting. Interesting. So that means there isn't an alternate path in chapter 6. Huh. Huh. So she was meant to die all along. Such tragedy. A perfect title for chapter 7. And it's gonna get weird and wonderful now. That makes me very excited. But unfortunately, we'll have to continue tomorrow. I have to get ready for work. Boo. But anyway, thank you so much everybody for stopping by. This has been another fun session with Drakengard, and I cannot wait to see what happens. Oh, I'll try to enjoy. You as well. And everybody have a great day, and see you later, Ergamin. And thanks so much for stopping by, and we'll see you again bright and early tomorrow. Though I guess it'll be the afternoon for you guys if you stop by. But have a great day, and I'll see you then.